Hi guys, Alison here, and I'm with one of our amazing acupuncturists at True, William Ware, and he is going to show me how to make a digestive bitter.
Yep.
So tell us about it. What are we making today?
All right, so these are digestive bitters, as you said, or otherwise known as aperitifs. And the reason we use bitters, or the bitter flavor, is to aid with digestion. When you take in bitter, or your tongue tastes bitter, it automatically starts stimulating your body to secrete digestive fluids, so you can better digest fats and proteins.
Okay.
So if you suffer from gas or bloating after you eat, bitters are an amazing way of aiding that.
What are
those symptoms.
some common bitters that people might be familiar with?
Well,
Like, is limoncello one of them? Like when you go to the Italian restaurant and they offer limoncello.
Delicious, amazing, but not quite.
Okay, okay.
It's actually a flavor that we run away from today, and it's one of the reasons why we're having so many difficulties with digestion, having so many digestive problems. We often think of the greens we eat today, like kale and greens, lettuces, as having a more bitter flavor. But the reality is that now we have bred these plants to be far more sweet than they used to be. So even if you don't like kale, if you don't like those more bitter foods, then doing this is a very, very easy way of giving yourself that stimulation to aid with your digestion.
So what do we have here? What are these objects?
Okay, so what we have here is burdock root.
Okay, and what exactly
Now,
is burdock?
burdock root is something you would see more as a weed when you're walking around outside. The thistles are actually what was the inspiration for Velcro.
Oh,
Because
okay.
when you would go walking through the woods, you would get these burrs and they would stick to your clothing and peel them off. And one gentleman, I can't remember his name, but he actually did that, and it's where the inspiration for Velcro came from.
Okay.
So
it's like a type of thistle.
yes,
Okay.
it's a type of thistle.
Type of thistle.
We have here is cocoa. This is unsweetened cocoa nibs.
Okay.
And we have over here dandelion. So this
Okay.
is dandelion root,
Okay.
not the greens.
So not the
And-
greens, not the flower we're used to
Right.
seeing, but the roots,
The root.
just dried and ground up.
And orange zest.
Okay.
And
And
this is
zest, if you're not sure of what that is, it is.
the orange part of the orange. So there's the zest and the pith. The pith is the white part.
Okay. Of the peel. We're
Of the
talking about the peel.
exactly.
Okay.
And you don't want the pith. You just want the very, very outer layer that's orange and very
Okay.
aromatic.
Okay.
That's where all your aromatic oils are going to be.
Okay. And what are kind of the individual health benefits to each of these objects?
Burdock root is amazing for, we call it a blood purifier in Chinese
Okay.
medicine, but what it's really doing from a more Western standpoint is just helping your cells detoxify. So there's byproducts, just like we would think of lactic acid when you work out.
Sure.
There are byproducts when you're from cellular activity, and those byproducts can build up in your system. This helps your body flush that out.
Okay. So it's helping us grab all the bad stuff and get it out of our body.
Get it out of your body.
Okay.
Now, get it out of your cells, and that's kind of a little bit of a difference. That's where it pairs with dandelion. So when you mix it with the dandelion is what then, after it leaves your cell, helps your body actually get it out.
Okay, so this one, burdock helps us like excrete it and pull it
Yes.
out of the cells, and then the dandelion, does it adhere to it or whatever it does, it grabs it and gets it out.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
That
All
is
right.
good. Excellent. So now the cocoa and the orange are just great flavors.
Okay,
It makes this taste better.
okay,
It also makes it very good. I'm not saying medicinally,
Sure.
but it makes it good for use in cocktails.
but there's in chocolate, there's some antioxidants, right?
All of these are powerhouses
Okay.
for antioxidants as well as minerals.
Okay,
So mineral content, antioxidant content, you're not going to really do better.
okay, and then orange we have vitamin C.
Yes.
Okay,
vitamin C.
you know,
But there's
so-
also a lot of minerals and nutrition
Okay,
in orange too.
awesome.
It's also very moving.
Okay.
So it's that whole aspect of taking this is to make everything move and digest and
Okay.
cleanse. So every single one of these really work well in concert with each other.
Okay, and then what do we have here?
So here, what I have is a big jar of brandy.
Oh, brandy,
Now
okay.
you can use any alcohol. The concept is that it needs to be about 80 proof.
Okay.
So 40% alcohol.
Okay.
Is really what you're looking for. So you could experiment. You could use vodka. You could use brandy, whatever.
Whatever your favorite alcohol is. Maybe not.
The last recipe I saw for this actually used bourbon.
Okay.
So
it doesn't matter if it's a dark liquor, a clear liquor. That doesn't make a difference.
It's about the alcohol content and the water content. So you're looking for 80 proof.
80 proof. All right. So as somebody who's never drank before, this doesn't make that much sense to me, but you guys at home, I already know.
Yes.
I already know you know what he's talking about.
Is going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Now the reason you want that is because you also want some water to actually hydrate the herbs, and then the alcohol is going to help extract.
Okay. So we are going to make this bitter now, right?
Yes.
We know all of our things.
It's so simple. All of this
is
you
there
can buy
an
online.
order that it needs to go in?
No order.
No. Okay.
It's super easy. Everything you can buy online. Everything is pre-prepared.
Okay.
All you have to do is measure it out.
Okay.
So what we have here is 3.5 cups of brandy.
Okay.
We have 1 cup of burdock, 1 cup of dandelion. We have half a cup of cocoa.
Okay.
And we have cocoa nibs.
Yes.
Not to be confused with
like cocoa powder or anything that's sweetened. This is like
sweetened.
Raw cacao right here. Okay.
And this is just 2 tablespoons of orange zest.
Okay. 2 tablespoons.
So
and is that like a whole orange? Is that less than an orange?
For today, I use 1 large
orange.
Orange to get that.
All right. So then, is there an order we need to mix? Is there any special way to do this
There's
potion?
nothing.
No. Okay.
Just get it inside the jar, which is why I got this today.
Okay.
This is actually used for making jams.
Okay.
So you put this over the jar, and that way your jam doesn't get everywhere, and it'll work well today, just to keep everything inside the jar.
Awesome.
After that, you just put them in, you shake it up, and put it in a dark room temperature place. So your kitchen cupboard will work fine. Place it in there every couple of days, take it out, gently shake it a little bit, and wait about 6 weeks.
Okay.
After that, you strain out all the contents,
the chunky things,
the chunky stuff that's left over, and pour it into a jar, preferably a dark colored jar. Something, brown or blue or something like that, and still keep it in your cabinet.
Could it be a mason jar that we cover with something?
It could be totally.
Okay.
It could be that.
So
it's just you're protecting it from sunlight.
Okay.
So sunlight will degrade it, but if it's not exposed to sunlight, these can last for up to 5 years.
Oh wow, 5 years.
Yeah.
So I could keep it in this just in a dark cupboard too. Okay. Just
now,
pulling it out,
putting it back. It won't last as long.
Okay.
But still a long time.
Sure. Okay. So we're just dumping all this in there then, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Just add this guy on top. You go first. So first we're putting in the burdock root. Awesome. And then dandelions. For those who don't know, I can't stand dandelion green. But I'm here for the cause. All right. A little bit of cocoa. Awesome. And go for it on the orange zest. Most of it. Awesome.
Got most of it in there. Not stick my finger today.
Good.
That's it. And shake it up.
All right.
Now, when this is done, you want to you can order them on Amazon or just about anywhere, the brown bottles with the dropper.
Okay.
So you would take about 10 to up to 20 drops of this just on your tongue, about 20 minutes before you eat.
Oh, before you eat. So this is not an after I eat thing.
No,
this
aperitif is before.
Okay. So we're going to have it before. And so he's doing a nice gentle shake. It's probably best I didn't do that. I would have been like crazy.
Yeah, you don't need to turn it into a workout.
Okay. So this is not a home workout. So here we have, just to recap, we have dandelion root, we have raw cacao, we have burdock root, and we have orange zest mixed in with brandy. And we're gonna mix it, put it in our cupboard in a dark place for 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
And then after that, we're gonna strain all of it out, all the chunky bits out, and get an eyedropper, or whatever the medicine.
Not quite an eyedropper.
Medicine dropper. And we'll put, how many did you say?
10 to 20 drops on your tongue about 20 minutes before you eat.
And if I'm a bigger person or a smaller person, should I have less or more? Am I getting drunk off of this before dinner? Okay.
You're not going to get drunk off.
Awesome.
So yeah, you're very, very safe.
Awesome. So if you're looking for a way to improve your digestion, to help you maybe move things along, to have better excretion, to minimize bloating, this would be a great.
Actually, as an added benefit to these herbs, the purpose of these is for digestion. But there's a lot of added benefit just to the dandelion and burdock. When you cleanse yourself like that, it's actually very, very good for your skin.
Oh, okay.
Probably should have mentioned that a little bit earlier.
Sure.
But it's never too late. So if you're anybody who's having a difficulty with acne or with psoriasis or anything that we would consider a more hot or dry, kind of skin issue, this is really, really good for aiding that. And relieving symptoms.
So again, still, if I'm using it for skin reasons, not thinking about it as much for my digestion, is it a time? Is it still before I eat something, or is it just?
Take it before you eat.
Okay, just once a day though, before I eat. Okay, awesome.
One time a day would be fine, and enjoy.
Awesome. Well, there you go. You now know how to make this awesome, very bitter, but good for you. What do we call it?
Bitters or aperitif.
Bitters or aperitif. And let us know if you make it. Let us know what you think. Let us know if if you notice your digestion improving. And come back soon for more info from William.